Hello! Today I'm in Corfu, this week I'm in Corfu, a little bit of a different location to my normal reading vlogs, but I thought this would be a fun video to do. So a couple of weeks back I did a video called Reading a Book Set in a Forest, and now I'm going to be doing Reading a Book Set in Corfu, So I'm going to be reading My Family and Other Animals by Gerald Durrell. I have already started, I am about this way through. This is all based on the stories of Gerald Durrell's life. He is a member of the Durrell family, which is maybe a familiar name because I've talked about it a couple of times on this channel before because I have been obsessed with watching the TV show The Durrells. So the Durrells were an English family in the 30s that moved over to Corfu. This is their story. So this is based on multiple different stories and anecdotes that happened whilst the family were in Corfu, all made into what is called the Corfu trilogy. So this is book one, My Family and Other Animals, and it is just reflections as well of what I've already been watching in the TV show. The TV show is adapted from all of these stories and it's done such a good job of it. So of course I thought it would be a good idea to read this whilst I'm out here. We're here for a week and I'm going to be stretching this out to read it throughout the week. I don't want to read this all in one go on the first day, which is currently today. We arrived yesterday, so this is our first full day here. Such a beautiful island, so much greenery, as you can see from behind me. It's stunning, it's so beautiful. So yeah, really excited to get going with this. I will let you know my thoughts and show you some of the island as well. This will be a separate reading vlog to me actually just doing a vlog for the whole holiday, but I thought it would be fun just to do a dedicated reading vlog of reading a book set in Corfu. I really want to do more videos like this where I read books in the locations that they're set in, so watch out for more of that on my channel. Obviously not all of them are going to be in other countries, but I might read books in England that are set in different places in England, for example, or set in different specific locations. So for example, a book set in an art gallery, read it in an art gallery, those kind of things. I thought it might be quite good fun. I realise I've given zero updates to this book so far, but hi, I am halfway through this. I am loving it. I love the way that the story dips into lots of different types of stories as we're getting this adventure of this family in Corfu, and it's absolutely brilliant to be reading it here, where it's set. Hello! I don't know the last time I gave you an actual reading update. I am making two vlogs at once, which means that I don't know how much I'm actually talking about My Family and Other Animals. I don't think I'm talking about it as much as I meant to talk about it, so I'm sorry about that, but I am about halfway through this book. It is currently Thursday, which is our last full day in Corfu, and I don't want to go. I am having the nicest time, but my plan for today, hopefully, is to finish this book. I have been reading this sporadically throughout the week alongside other books. I've been really enjoying doing it like that because obviously this is all taking place on Corfu, the island that I'm currently on, and to read about it in this book is so lovely to actually experience it at the same time when the characters are talking about the nature around them, the wildlife, the people. I'm literally sat here able to observe it all in the setting it's talking about, which is a pretty special experience. So I'm loving it for that reason. It's also just got beautiful imagery And it feels like whilst it's very anecdotal and funny and gives a really great insight into this family, we're also getting information and education about the animals and the wildlife on this island as well. Generally, it's just a lovely, wholesome pick. Feels very sweet and quaint. I do know a lot of the stories mentioned already because I have watched the Durrells TV show before reading this book, which is what the TV show is based on this book. So in that sense, I do already know some of the avenues it's going to go down. However, it's really nice to see them written down in this way because this is all based off of a true story anyway. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I'm going to try and finish it today. If I can't, I'm not going to stress too much over it because I don't want to feel like I'm forcing myself to have to finish it, because I am reading another book at the same time as this, because apparently I just can't stop myself when I'm on holiday. I just want to read as much as physically possible. But this is how much I have left. I will update you on my progress. I'm really enjoying it. I love the voice of Gerald Durrell throughout this story, and I couldn't be reading it in a better location. Hello. I am nearly finished with this book. I have been reading all day. I finished this book, which I will have already spoken about, or maybe, I don't know what you're seeing first. Well, this is also going to be discussed in a reading vlog for the holiday, but this is obviously the book we're talking about in this vlog. I have got this much left, so just under 100 pages left. They've moved 3 times in this book already, which did not happen in the TV show, so I'm getting new storylines constantly from this book, which is great. That's exactly what I wanted. I loved the Durrells TV show so much that to get more of it through this book is absolutely brilliant. I apologise for the excess noise and also whatever the hell my hair is doing and the car noise, just so much. We have dog barking over there, we have car there, and I just washed my hair and it's dried ridiculously quickly before I had a chance to do anything with it, and it's done this. We leave tomorrow quite early, so I'm just trying to get everything ready, but I hope to potentially finish this before that happens. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but every time I read something in this, I'm like, oh my god, we've seen something like that, or we might experience that, and it's just so brilliant to have that experience. And just so many beautiful stories of the wildlife on this island. We have seen, I think the most we've seen is either the sparrows that have been sitting, hang on, let me show you. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up properly, but or if I'm even pointing correctly. There's one. Did you see it? I don't even know what I'm filming. There are some sparrows that I will try and insert some footage of, that sit on the electrical lines and also just the trees over there, and they keep dipping into our pool, and it's so lovely seeing them. There's been a bit of a mention to the sparrows in this book, but also we have seen a hell of a lot of stray cats. There has been so many stray cats on this island, which has been really lovely because Ava's just gone and said hello to all of them. I mean, they might not all be stray cats, but there's a lot of stray cats, I think. One of the cats that we saw had 2 teeny weeny kittens. They were so small with it, and they would stand in an alleyway and they were so beanie and cute. Yeah, we're seriously loving all of the cats and just generally the wildlife. We did have, I don't know if I said this on camera, did I? There was a weasel 2 nights ago which ran along the line. I don't know if you can see it, am I pointing to anything? There's like a fence line, and I was out here filming the sounds of the night. That sounds very ominous. It was nice and wildlife-y. David Attenborough here. Anyway, and I just heard like a scrambling, and it was a weasel running up the side and along the edge. I actually managed to film it escaping again. It came in, pissed about somewhere, and then ran out again, and I was still filming the outside area just for the sounds, and I got footage of this weasel running, so I'll pop that in here. So yeah, nighttime visit from a weasel. Lots of wildlife. It's been great. I will try and give you a final update on this book. I would like that final update to be whilst still in Corfu, but I just don't think that's going to be realistic given that we're leaving at 7 AM to get to the airport tomorrow. So whilst I am reading a book set in Corfu, you may hear my final thoughts in England because I just don't know when I'm going to have time, but I'm really going to try and finish this evening. I was about to say / tomorrow morning. I'm not going to finish it tomorrow morning if I've not finished it tonight. If I haven't finished it by tonight, it'll just be coming on the plane with me. And I may finish it on the plane instead, but it's gonna be finished within this vlog and I will let you know my thoughts. But I think they're gonna be highly positive. It's been a fantastic, delightful reading experience on this very lovely island. Holy shitbags, that's a big spider. I like the way I was just talking about wildlife. I put my book down and this huge spider just comes climbing over it and up my tripod. I think it's gone. I just kind of lightly blew it and it's ran away. that was good. In my head, doing these updates would take mere minutes and then I would be able to go and sort my hair out, but gradually it's just been drying in the time of doing these updates, so I think I'm just gonna have to deal with it being this. But anyway, I will update you when I'm back in England. I hope you enjoyed this style of vlog format as well, because this is the second one like this I have done where I'm reading a book set in a certain place and I'm reading it in that certain place. I will be continuing to do these kind of videos because I'm really enjoying them and I have several ideas. Some of them easier to achieve, some of them more extravagant and maybe something for the future, but I'm looking forward to doing them and I hope you've enjoyed watching them. I will catch up with you, maybe, probably, most likely, when I'm back in England with my final thoughts on this beautiful book. I really hope you've enjoyed seeing my adventures in Corfu. There is a full reading vlog. There's a very loud car about to go past, I'll just wait. There is a full reading / travel vlog for everything else I've done this week as well, that I don't know if this will be live first or that'll be live, but I'll maybe put a link up here, but if not, then subscribe and hit the bell icon and all that. Cheers. Anyway, gonna go now because pretty sure my family are gonna be home soon with our takeaway. I don't want to leave Corfu. I don't want to go, but I hope you're enjoying this vlog. I'll let you know my thoughts on the book when I finished it. Goodbye. Hello, I 100% feel as tired as I look right now. It is currently Friday evening. We have got back from Corfu, as you can tell from the fact that I'm in my bedroom back at my family home. It was such a good trip, as I have said many a times, but I'm here with my final reading update for this book because I finished this on the plane. The guy in front of me was reading this as well, which was quite good fun. Obviously it's a topical book to read about Corfu anyway, but it was so much fun. I didn't necessarily expect it to leave off where it did. I didn't realise where it was going to end, but I didn't see it going in this direction. Even though it's obviously based on real events, I didn't really know too much about those beyond whatever I've seen in the Durrells TV show. And that TV show certainly fictionalizes quite a bit of what happens here, for obviously to make it a bit more dramatic or to make it a bit more relevant for the characters' storylines, which was interesting to see the differences between the two of them. But I generally really loved reading this. I've said most of my thoughts and feelings already, so this is much more a wrap up of just like my final thoughts on the ending, but I really liked it. I felt like I was one of the Durrell family members reading about this and just being part of their lives and seeing such a close observation of those lives, and I can totally see how well the TV show has mirrored their character storylines and their characterizations. Reading their dialogue was so perfectly mirrored in the way that the actors perform that dialogue in the TV show. It was just brilliantly done, and I really enjoy the way that they breathe life into these characters on screen, because this book does such a brilliant job of it as well. So I really liked reading this after watching the TV show. Normally I'm put off if I've watched something first because there's no surprise to me in where the story is going. I know obviously not all adaptations are going to be true to the fiction work they're based off of, or semi-fiction in this case. This is obviously based off of, well, it's more of a memoir than fiction. It's not really fiction at all. It's a memoir, kind of. What's it even classed as? I don't actually know, but it's based on true stories and it's written by the person they happen to. My tired brain can't deal with this. Anyway, the TV show The Durrells is really good. Would highly advise it. It's on BritBox. The book is really good too. This is one of 3 of the Corfu trilogy. I will read the other 2. However, obviously I was reading this because I was out in Corfu and wanted to have that experience. So I guess I'll just have to go back to Corfu to read the other 2. That's dedication to a reading vlog. I think, I mean, I'm saying this as I'm absolutely knackered from the whole journey today, but the other 2 are definitely ones that I would like to get to. I really like this one. I have no idea what I've rated it yet because I haven't run it through Corpile, but I think maybe 3.5 to 4 stars. It didn't like blow my mind because it was much more anecdotal and small stories than it was one big plot, but it worked. It was a really fun read. I am losing all ability to speak properly, so I'm gonna wrap this up here. I really liked it. I would highly recommend it. Very visual imagery, very good fun stories, and just great characters. So I loved reading this book set in Corfu. I'm very tired now, so I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm probably making 0 sense, but thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed this format. I apologise if it's been a little bit all over the place. It's been a bit tricky because, as I've said probably many times, I've been filming 2 vlogs alongside each other and I don't know what I filmed for each vlog anymore, so hopefully this is something. If you did enjoy it, please do give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what books you would be interested in seeing me read in the settings that they are set in. Subscribe to see more of my face on your feed, as well as more videos of me reading books set in the settings that they're set in. This is working for my tired brain. Also linked down below, you can find my Patreon and my digital shop. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my trip. Keep smiling and stay positive.